Hello， 各位观众，欢迎收看今天的 SA Channel， 我是 Sin。好，今天想说，在犹豫要不要开台，因为昨天太晚睡了，今天整个超级想睡觉，爱困呐！看卡住了。各10分钟，我们把这个幽灵兵团的解一解。有没有情报啦？幽灵训练团。
Do you still think they should be held accountable?
More than ever. You know that I recruited Rayner. I want to know what kind of hornet's nest I led him into. I want to know what these madmen did. But I fear if I go alone, I might not be able to control myself. And I won't learn anything. I need the help of my best student.
How can I refuse such a request? Well then, let's go.
Let's go. 25是在同一张图，是不是？在这边。马蹄菇、山楂。金币弹药，这个过不去哦。噔噔噔噔噔。山楂。幽灵兵团，他又有任务了。歌唱之水。这边，中途应该会有一个营地，怎么有 BGM？ 不管什么敌人，赏他几颗子弹就够了。先开拓营地，在这山缝之中，继续前往幽灵兵团。 梆梆。吃我一枪！哎，
I was informed of your arrival by sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf,
罗尔夫，
you're the leader of this camp.
Do you two know each other?
We train together. We haven't seen each other in a long time.
long time。
Very long time.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with you? They're not
俄罗斯打完大概要撕破
My
脸
name's
了，
Decided.
撕起来！
I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I'm Siora, Donegad, of the Gaiesrat.
Those people sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
我徒弟被你们杀了。
This place. About this very special camp.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here is only the guards' business.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, no one as well as I do. I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
What is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret? Even from your comrades in the guard.
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be revealed to the whole island.
Does this man not realize that I'm a Donegad?
I noticed you're a native, but you're a friend of Kurt's, so I trust you will be discreet.
I see
两个人都非常直白的在双方面前问出这个问题，
particularly interested
跟回答这个问题。
and yet I've never heard of this elite squadron.
We're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things. Leaders demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How is it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training.
声音太小声是不是？好，我等下调。
Impressive.
Those who have combat
这样呢？
experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Yes.
这里的训练，
Training.
That's a sensitive.
喂喂喂，安尼讲好听
These
诶。
exercises take place in the field to get the men used to it. The natives' knowledge of the environment gives them as much of an advantage as their men. But if you want to know more, you should ask
中尉
the
教官。
instructors.
哦，
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Raina.
Oh, I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told he died
等一
in
等
an accident in the harbour.
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right.
哦，呵呵呵
Since you're
干
here, I guess
在胡啊！
I'm not lying to you anymore. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable, but these things happen, you know.
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Raina.
You've become a real sap. fine. But try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much. Goodbye.
我们要去揍人了。
Sorry, I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really.
You don't seem to like this man.
Rolf doesn't bring back good memories for me. But let's continue. I want to know what's going on here. Lieutenant,
Captain.
my friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
At your orders, Captain. Sir?
Sir.
Can you tell us about your squadron?
The recruits who come here are the best. And in my
Best
squadron,
and best.
they're better. I don't know what else to tell you. They're disciplined, rigorous, and effective. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soldiers.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings. Combat against the savages'
野
magic.
蛮人的巫术。
Very curious about how you train against the magic the natives use.
Now these are complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you anymore.
你们是不是绑架土著，然后让他们用魔法对着他们轰啊？
I heard the recruit Rainer trained here. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a good one. He died a little while ago.
So we've heard. Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Rainer fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell.
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
施主，
We're gonna go talk to some of your recruits.
那不就头向下去撞到那个？可是如果是这样子的话，头应该都烂了吧？
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here then?
I don't know. Lieutenant,
Respectfully, Captain.
here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. He would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sires.
How do the various squadrons in this camp differ from one another?
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more
更精细的任务，
Really?
多精细？
What kind?
I teach
跟
them
盐
how
巴
to
一样
look
细。
into the background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
嗯，
Strange.
是不是要当间谍？
Associated with assassins rather than soldiers.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the setting.
What kind of training do your men undergo?
我觉得我今天可能也是开1个小时就好了。我好想睡觉哦。
Do themselves.
You mean to blindly
啊，昨天不小心追剧追太晚，
to their death?
今天整个超累。
No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations,
哦
so that
这个中尉拿着一根大锤锤
in。their lives.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. Our work
而且还有可能会打输哦。
And when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this position.
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment and magic.
Yes, yes, of course.
Good. Don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Your cousin is the governor of New Serene, I've heard. It's a prestigious position. I don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly, must have a price.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rainer, a recruit who trained here.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
Shadow。
Other lieutenant's squadron.
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been much use to you. Did something happen to him?
He died. His body was thrown into the harbor to make it look like he drowned.
I guess it was one of your recruits. My condolences, Captain.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like to get on with training.
超爽的，赚到一个好工作。
Hello, soldier.
Captain, we need information. Your instructor authorized us to question you.
Of course, sire. I'm listening.
How would you describe your training? Do you train outside the camp much?
Yes, we do. Well, not exclusively.
Really? Yet we've been told that your unit specialized in actions over difficult terrain.
复杂地形
Yes, I think so. Well, yes, that's true.
有多复杂、啊？
Remembering things, soldier. No, Captain.
是不是开始结巴了？
What's it like in your squadron?
Very good. The Phantom Squadron is made up only of the very best.
Do you trust your comrades?
We're like 5 fingers on one hand, sire. I would trust them with my life. You've sure got the military spirit. Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No, of course not. Only to those who aren't strong enough.
That's strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training. He seems afraid.
很惊哦！
Accident might bother him too. No, it's not that. I just don't want to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellence, Captain. These kids are scared to death.
Yes, this boy's answers about his...
Soldier.
戏不戏很恐怖？
We'd like to learn more about your training.
I have nothing to say about it, sir.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question. What do you do during training?
Is this a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test. You may speak freely.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
要不然就被丢到海里面哦。
Interesting way to phrase it. You're very united in this squadron. At least, that's what I've been told.
United. You could say that, yes. Until death.
That's rather sinister. Does the name Rainer sound familiar to you?
Yeah? Well, no, not really.
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being reprimanded by your lieutenant?
No. Well, not at all. It's just that I can't tell you anything about Recruit Rainer. And we're lucky to have the Lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up, Bill.
This recruit, Wilhelm,
威尔海姆
himself led on more than the others.
His resentment is clear. But he won't divulge anything as long as his instructors are nearby.
Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
At ease. We have some questions for you.
Me? At your orders, Captain.
You look exhausted. Is training that rough here?
It's difficult at first, but you get through it. Taming fatigue. That's the key to it all.
Haven't you ever wanted to stop? You've never doubted your vocation.
I'm not a coward, not a weakling.
暗影无敌
What。is that? Your motto?
Our squadron's captain.
You seem concerned about your comrades. You keep looking at them.
No, not at all.
Are you afraid of what they might think of you?
Absolutely not, Captain. We are all of one mind in this squadron.
你的眼神看起来不像是这样子啊。
Since this is such a close-knit squadron, you must have known Rainer.
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron any longer. He left.
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Rainer left the squadron because he was sent on a mission. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I don't know anything more.
Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you, Sign. Captain?
Lieutenants, report.
Captain,
Could you give us a few minutes, take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
we are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go. Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry, Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close this camp.
Very well. What would you like to know?
你知道的全部都说出来。
What's really going on here? We know that Raina didn't die in an accident.
This is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. This is an immense honor, an extraordinary chance.
这个是蛮合理的啦，精英团。
But in reality, it's just hell.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else.
纯粹是一种折磨。
Beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows. They even push us to police.
这个跟精英有啥关系？
Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
And they call us barbarians. We could never.
把你打到变精英。
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
As for Raina, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and people got hurt.
对啊，
That's when things blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets. So we join.
讲好听一点是精英团，讲难听一点就是把你招进来当杀手，当间谍。
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise, I'll soon be as dead as Raina.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain,
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Kurt, Willem has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Raina wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes, but he told me it's not really training. Recruits are summoned.
他还有一个身份，不要忘了，他还有2个身份，一个是贵族，然后一个是总督的堂哥。人家后台很硬。
What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's 2 parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refused to open for me.
you're full of anger, Sengots. Take a deep breath. Then tell us.
而他最大的靠山是他叔叔啊。
We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private
对，他叔叔好歹是个亲王哎。
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the compound. Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
办公室。还是餐厅？办公室应该在2楼吧？ 酷刑式钥匙。赫尔曼少校知道有伤亡。要执行什么任务？有啊，他们有火枪。
And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems. Including
可是每一个都还在看，所以才说这个游戏的战斗系统做坏了。你看人家原住民还知道在武器上面上魔法。同时增加物理伤害跟魔法伤害。
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well.
Holy shit!
Blood. Death.
These people have turned this place.
妈一堆尸体。这里也是。
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Rainer shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
That's the young man who helped us, isn't it? They will probably kill him for it.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
开干开干！
We refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You surprise me once again, Kurt.
才刚讲完而已，所以我们要潜行进去。
Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You surprise me once again, Kurt. You are full of compassion for these youngsters.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Huh? 哦，是潜行提高哦。这个翻译还蛮特别的。
Nobody saw us. All we have to do is ambush them in the pit. Rolf, you bastard, how could you be part of this disgrace?
You know that this is how the best soldiers are made. Soldiers, grab your weapons!
Death to the traitors!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We're doing our best to avoid a fight, to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
看，老子就是长官啊！
Attack!
Must I remind you what happened to Raina?
And however many others perished to fuel the ambitions of this camp's leader.
Is this what you were promised when you were recruited?
Maybe not. But this is how one becomes an elite soldier. The best!
Exactly. And no tenderfoot in a silk suit would understand anything about it.
Attack!
要不是这不能居酒，就远远一枪打爆他的头。
Bastard, how could you be part of this disgrace?
You know that this is how the best soldiers are made.
Soldiers, grab your weapons! Death to the traitors!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels?
We're doing our best to
And we know what...
Enough!
Must I remind you what...
And however many...
Is this what...
No. No.
Yeah.
Honor and
谁啊？
glory. We stray far from all that. Let's surrender. Anything is better than dying here like dogs.
How dare you! You know what awaits you!
Shut up, you idiots. You're no longer in a position to threaten anyone.
You're finally here.
Sorry, Captain. The boy resisted longer than planned.
You were spared the shame of seeing how far your comrades have fallen.
What happened?
They surrendered. Like the weaklings they are.
That should make the next night training sessions interesting.
所以我们要打他们4个吗？
Wilhelm.
He received the
哎，
punishment for traitors and insurgents, like Raina before.
等一下，这边应该有什么方式可以那个吧？
You're bleeding away.
Recruits!
哎，等。所以我在路上是有办法可以先救他们，救那个的吗？
You bastard, how could you be part of this disgrace?
You know this is our best.
等，还好我都有存档。
Swords. All we have to do is ambush them in the pit.
Oh 哦，他是这里。那等一下，我要重载。我们先去救人。
could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
These people have turned this place into a site of suffering. It will take years of work to erase its traces.
This document explains...
That
We could lift this...
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You surprise me once again, Kurt. You are full of compassion for these youngsters.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Cad. I can't promise anything more.
狼的队。
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Rainer.
Soldiers! Do you realize what you're doing? Captain? But...
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. To arms!
When my Master of Arms was in the guard, he always repeated, fight with honor. What honor is there in lynching one of your own when he's defenseless? What honor is there in being forced to kill one another the moment one of you refuses to toe the line?
Save your moralizing. All that matters is success.
Show them how far.
加赛了。先打爆那两个中卫。
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away.
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Rainer. Soldiers!
好，刚刚这边应该存档了。
When my master, what honor, what
Save your moralizing. All that...
Show.
这个75%，怎么连续失败2次？刚刚50%一次，还第2次就够了。真的，为了要成为精英，结果没想到成为了阴茎。
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
真的 ，Hello， 介绍我是23，晚安。
When my master of arms was in the guard, what honor, what on none.
啊，有了，过了。
Followed orders. Nothing...
终于遇到一个没有被洗脑成功的平行时空了
But。it's not too late to refuse all of this, to act with honor. You're right, Captain. It's over, Lieutenant. We will no longer beat our own.
因为他们是精英团呢、
To my help. And death.
Will you be alright?
I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to you. I'm eternally grateful.
Come, Wilhelm. We'll help you get home. We owe you that at least. I'm counting on you to bring him back to the camp in one piece. Yes, Captain. Well, let's go. We can't let that vermin Rolf escape us.
这给我一个金币、哦。
Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right.
诶
Let's try to
看一下
approach，discreetly.
应该可以从这边走。哦。
It's blocked. It's blocked.
存档。 看不见我，你看不见我，你看不见我。啊！不应该跑的。哦，好看吗？哎啊！干我个，他重载之后那个医药会没了，靠！像这个这个安眠药剂可以多做几个，这潜行流还蛮好用的，降低被发现的几率60%。比阉割版的好看。
This is how the best soldiers are made. Soldiers, grab your weapons! Death to the traitors!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? We're doing our best to what you want.
And we know what... Enough!
Put your weapons down and no one will get hurt.
Really? What do you think will happen when I...
我要选错选项。
You'll be considered traitors and deserters.
Death is all that awaits us.
Must I remind you what happened to Raina?
And however many others perished to fuel the ambitions of this camp's leader.
Is this what you were promised when you were recruited?
No. No. Honor and glory. We've strayed far from all that. Let's surrender. Anything is better than dying here like dogs.
How dare you? You know what awaits you.
Shut up, you idiots. You're no longer in a position to threaten anyone.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. You've trained cowards.
Their training wasn't finished, Captain. And the speeches were so convincing.
Silence! Where is this second squadron?
他们被我们解散了。
A long time ago.
They're not coming, Rolf.
They surrendered too. It would appear that your training methods aren't very effective.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your own hands dirty.
来打架，来打架！
Of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
再强的战绩都抵不过我的火枪。看，才金币3，穷鬼。
Green blood, my friend. Do you need something?
I must leave you.
再来是什么？
Will you be all right, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you...
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the Guard is about.
I don't know if you'll be able to forgive us, Wilhelm.
I've been in your shoes on other nights. You didn't have the choice.
While we wait
Don't
for this
have
camp
a
to
choice.
close for good, you'll be under Wilhelm's command. You'll soon receive your transfer orders.
At your orders, Captain.
Glad it's you, Wilhelm.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. Already held the commander at distance because she didn't like the direction the Guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
有时候老派也是很不错的。
Sieglinde, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp, a secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one.
杀手兵团。
It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
要那个吗？
But the commander's
要兵
ambition
变了吗？
ended up leading us astray from the ideals of the guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinde. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinde.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
友好。突然间升级。继续点火枪吗？先点魅力还是先点开锁？先点开锁好了。然后再来呢？这个任务就这样结束了，是不是？ Yep 啊！袭击商队，向瓦斯科还是要先解主线。先来解这个古老的秘密。等一下，它是有没有？如果它有建议等级。 外面的，对面的房子的邻居养的。说实在话，我也不知道他那个到底是不是鹅。虽然听起来很像鹅叫，但是不知道是不是。而且晚上的时候都会叫，都是这样叫，大概10点、11点左右的时候，就会狂叫。老弟，我们发现了一个新玩意儿。
Happy to see you, my dear.
My dear.
You don't look well. Have you not yet seen a doctor?
他该不会也被那个了吧？
It's nothing. You know that I've always had a weak stomach.
他该不会也中了那个
My nausea will leave me eventually.
那个
You wanted
病
to tell me something? We were not able, alas, to stop the clash between the forces of the Alliance and Siora's clan. We arrived at the village and the battlefield too late. The Queen fell.
I'm extremely sorry for your loss, Princess.
Thank you. My sister survived, fortunately, and we are recovering from this tragedy together. But our clan was extremely weakened by this battle and by recent events.
We shall keep a close eye
on the Bridge Alliance and their undertakings. Rest assured.
You should know that the battle took place in the middle of ancient ruins. The ruins were quite strange. We discovered a fresco that I'm certain was crafted by continental hands.
Really? And how ancient are these ruins? Could they date back to the first landings of the Bridge Alliance?
They date much farther back than their arrival would explain. My mother and my grandmother had always known them.
Siora told me of the legend that spoke of them. About a people from the sea that were vanquished there.
Do you think it was the Nords?
It is not our custom to found a landlocked settlement. We have our islands and it is enough for us.
If they are ancient, perhaps your people once practiced older customs. This story is troubling, but it reminds me of something that I once read in the books of Lady Morange. You should go and find her. Perhaps she could tell us more about them.
Very well.
Very well. 哦，不来接，拜拜。
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
我觉得他这个堂弟比较想要跟在我们身边跑来跑去。莫兰奇夫人，对，不会死掉的话，那龟刚在你家，听一堆报告，有的没有的，无聊死了。嘿，夫人。
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course, Sir de Sardet.
萨代切斯。
Your cousin who've grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities.
Yep， 我是来问一些事情的。
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagase.
That is not how we pronounce it, but yes, we are speaking of the same place.
Your language is difficult to master, but I find it fascinating. To answer your question, I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more.
所以是你们周公的周公的周公。
Recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nords, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are
不是那个周公啊，台语的周公啊。
Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady.
这我之前好像问过了。
Goodbye.
所以我们再来要来去旧矿井。那我们。 没有，我们先来买个东西，然后做个子弹，然后传送出去。龙血树脂。我都没有打到比较好的枪哎。 宫廷剑，敏捷3，贵族碎发来福枪。然后我们回 170发。这里，瓦尔海姆西路。之后要解他们的任务的时候再带他们。
Lady Morange said the ruins would be around here. She must have been talking about deeply.
Huh!
Do you need something?
Do you need something?
I'm sorry about what happened to your mother. How are you feeling?
Unwell? I blame myself.
I understand and I'm really sorry. I wish I could have arrived here in time to prevent this war.
Thank you, Honor. But it was too late. I should have realized this and stayed by my mother's side. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was
哦，
the
是哦，
dad of our
抓外挂用的吧？
He died many cycles ago, but this
What happened to him?
he was killed as he tried. My mother.
这我好像之前问过。
I must leave you.
This is D3, the ruins Lady Morange told us about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
对啊，12场很多。不过它是寄云端吗？还是寄？不可能是寄本机吧？寄本机也太伤硬碟了。上古安德里格。 哦，仰角的、哦，上帝视角那种、哦。嗯，这边有那个，应该会有营地吧？先看一下，这上面哦，可以切换成第一人称，这样好像还行。矿场村庄。
These are some unusual customers. Greetings, my lord. How may I?
I imagine that your customers are mostly miners.
还蛮厉害的，12场。
Supplies and tools. But as you can see, I have some other. was a pleasure.
Here's the entrance to the mine. It may be...
Good day. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed.
Maybe
Some say you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
Talk to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels...
挖了矿井，但是却没有把矿拿走。
It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
还是挖人家挖到一半，也不是不无可能呐。捐赠。你看他这样讲的话，那我是不是应该先过去买？这样我就等下就不用再跑一趟。多少钱？30块，先买起来。那我等下就不用再多买了。偷懒，没有做下去。每次看到那个井，我都会好奇他们那个到底有没有往下做，还是就是单独的做一个井体？还是要看遗迹有没有尸体。点燃你的灯笼。
Hello, you lost?
No. Why do you ask?
It's just that we rarely get visitors. Well then, what can I do for you?
If I got this right, this hamlet is home to only miners.
Yes. It's not been all that long that we've taken up residence here. For the time being, we've only been working a part of the mine because the veins run so deep in the tunnels. Hopefully more miners will come, and that will attract other craftsmen to our village. We'll see. Anything else?
What can you tell me about the mine?
It's ancient work. The natives must have dug it out a long time ago and then abandoned it. Even if it is strange work for islanders, it looks more like something we would do on a continent. We're trying to restore it. The rock is extremely rich in iron ore, but the tunnels are very old. You need to go slowly. None of us are in a human to be buried alive. We did explore a few of them, and we're exploiting the closest. But others, no, they're still inaccessible. Anything else?
What can you tell me about the ruins that we can see up there?
Not a great deal. To my knowledge, no one's ever been able to reach them. There were some officials from the city that came.
应该是指夫人吧？
They saw they couldn't easily climb up to the plateau.
没错。
They just left. There must have been a path that caved in. Unless some sort of tunnel in the mine takes you there. Anything else?
没啊。
I'll leave you to it then.
Until we meet again.
看一下，有蛮多条路的。先来这边看看。 哦！突然冒出来，宝箱。你怎么觉得这个？不会啦，火枪在手，怎么会危险？除非是遇到打不过的。人家放弃一定有理由。没事没事，你看他们还没有放弃啊。只是第一次来的人不知道是什么原因离开了。底下一定应该是封印着什么大怪物吧？这边也有条路。有没有宝箱？他们不是跟那个签订了合约吗？啊，没有，是这边的原住民签订的合约。等一下，这边是正确的路。那我们先回去，走中间那一条。有火枪，这个游戏的战斗瞬间难度下降了很多个档次。我刚刚有弯进来会有路。这个上面我也没有，有楼梯耶。可是这要怎么上去啊？应该是要从别条路过来，这都没有上去的路。装上齿轮。脚外挥请了，收刮。有没有宝箱？很好，没有。 新词，这个我也可以自己做。看一堆废物。嗯哼。这个是它没有任何的那个。结果我们爬上来了。哦。
Finally, here we are. These are the ruins that Lady Lorraine spoke to us about.
先建个营地。
She was right. These do not resemble native constructions at all.
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
宝箱，古代印章。
Even if it has become more detailed in recent decades. It's hard to believe my eyes.
What you're seeing doesn't seem to please you.
This is the ancient coat of arms of Serenia's irrigation seal. Let's continue to dig. I need to know more. I need to understand.
原来之前老祖宗们就已经来过这里了。干，你是不是要出来啦？ 我靠，要这样也中。再见。海洋王子珍珠，就掉。像这种金团是不是要对视打？堆丝堆起来，有没有宝？我想说有没有宝箱啊？那网掉的东西没有很好。哦，对嘛，真是的。哎呀，这是什么？单手剑敏捷要2干，只能先留着。你好歹，要不然你就调个火枪给我嘛！真是的。我们在岛上的阵地已经守不住，我们竭尽全力打了许多胜仗，但如今这群野蛮人，他们离开是因为原住民跟那时候那个公主说的那个叫什么？反正就是他们的神哦，然后签订合约，然后他们就打仗了。
This journal confirms what we suspected. A continental nation had once attempted to colonize the island with the help of the Norks, and they were repulsed. From what I was able to decipher, few of them actually managed to escape. The main journal has faded, and I'm not able to decipher the name of the author. I don't think we'll learn.
之后会解释吧。
No possible doubt remains. All the clues point in the same direction. The people from the sea who built these.
我们就只是再次来到这个岛。
It's difficult to admit. And to think that I turn to you to help us against the Bridge Alliance. I do not judge you guilty of the crimes of your ancestors. But this story is known.
I know. This will not help our relations with your people, that is certain.
Goes to show it's changed.
他想要等到最后事关重要的时候再开大招。你们要多付我一点钱。说不定亲王知道。因为就是亲王知道，所以才把儿子派来磨练。他说看有没有宝箱。卡住我了，大哥！不一定哦，这次说不定有主角威能，所以是老旧的生锈钥匙。老旧的生锈钥匙，它是不是表示有宝箱可以开啊？这个不是从这里过去，看一下。我们可能要直接下去。16级。 诶，它是过矿坑的、哦。这下面有点恶心。诶，这个可以上去了。king。这药都过期了。没事，主角威能就是什么药都能吃，过期了也能吃。刺绣火炬。这个都要耐力1，找个时间点一下。直接炸吃一个洞。然后刚刚就直接从那边传送，就我还是没有找到这个。从营地传送吧。来去跟康斯坦丁说说。讲完，我们今天就到这边。我想睡觉了，爱困。今天有稍微开了1个半小时，还行。我没有，我昨天太晚，我昨天追剧追到3点。啊，我今天超想睡觉的。找一点糖砖。你一定是中了那个，我觉得还不错啊，你可以看一下，不过是陆剧，唐朝的唐，然后对那个砖头的砖。穿越剧。
We had a talk with Lady Morange and we explored the ruins that she suggested.
总共36集。
Findings point to one conclusion. Those ruins were originally built by the Congregation of Merchants.
The Congregation? Us? But Father never once even hinted. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret. How he must
还不错看，我个人觉得。
We need to learn more. I want to understand. I need to
伤
know
痕深
everything
忘
my
加
father
一
has。kept from me. This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native for that to be a coincidence.
我现在穿的也很像。
my father with questions. Others here must give us the answers we
我是有一次在 FB 看影片，然后刷到的，哎，这好像不错看哦，那来追一下了。
We are pitiful sailors.
You're thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admiral stationed at the captainry surely is. Go and find her, cousin. Try to learn the final chapter of this story.
Very well.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
哎，这个任务还没结束，我们还要去找那个海军上将。啊，算了，不行，我快受不了了，我眼皮子快合起来了。好，琅琊榜不错啊，琅琊榜不错，跟存档。OK， 我们今天就先到这边，我们来补眠了。上将溺死了没有？那上将还活着了。啊，那我们明天再继续啦。明天我们再去找那个上将泡茶。大家晚安，明天见，拜拜。